Everybody, Jason Burmis here. And if you're reading the thumbnail, if you saw the title to this video, I don't know how else to describe it other than COVID 1984 is here globally. The thought police are now the real police. And the fact of the matter is, because Western nations have allowed this for so long to occur, because the thought police and the real police have been conjoined in many nations. Obviously, China would be the most outward example of that. But now, when it's affecting what? People that look and sound like us, and we had a cool 1980s Crocodile Dundee movie. You see it with an Australian mother who dared post something anti-lockdown on Facebook. And for her efforts, guess what she was? She was arrested in front of her children, pregnant woman, for incitement. We're going to show you the whole video. We're going to show you this woman getting arrested. And then we're going to show you something else that's happening in my hometown that is deeply disturbing and disgusting, showing you that, hey, Australia is one thing, right? You can still try to put it off. Oh, they won't arrest people in America for Facebook posts. Everybody knows there's a quote-unquote outbreak here in Oneonta. The press is now reporting close to 300. I'm getting word close to 500 positives here. Still no one in the hospital, okay? And mega testing about to start happening in my community. And I'm going to show you video in this country of students called up at dorms at midnight and told to pack a bag in 10 minutes and then picked up by somebody in a hazmat uniform to take them to their isolation dorm. And there are reports some of those dorms don't even have beds for these kids. The windows are drawn, the shades are drawn. They're like, you're in an enclosed room now for 2 weeks. Believe me, those kids didn't realize what they were signing up for when they came back, to try to hype up lockdown 2. I want to say it again. Not one hospitalization. They've been in my community for over 2 weeks, by the way. And we're going to do a full video on this as well, on what's going on here in Oneonta. But before we get going and we show you the video of this pregnant mother being arrested for a Facebook post, I want to remind everybody, couldn't do it without you. We're fully demonetized here because what you just heard is probably some harmful content. I don't want people being arrested for thought crimes. I'm wild. I know. I'm wild. So we just started it up. First donation would be great, guys. $5, $10, $15. It means the world to me. Big donors. I am trying so hard to get out of this state. I just did the rental applications. Fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed. I've never had a credit card in my life, guys. I'm kind of rogue. So we're really hoping that we're able to get this house for me and my family and get to Iowa, because New York is... When I show you this video of what's going on in my small town, I hope it raises alarm bells. But we should all have alarm bells raised literally globally and start pushing back against all of this. All right? So, you can also support me on Rockfin. I know I took yesterday off, but I do want to tell you there were 2 Rockfin exclusives. So the time is now. If you just go sign up for an account, you can go check that out for free right now. Go make a free account. And then if you are a premium subscriber, you get an exclusive interview I did yesterday. It's almost an hour long. I think it's like 50 minutes long, where I discuss a plethora of issues. It's only available on Rockfin. And again, if I get kicked off of this platform, that's where you'll see all of my stuff. Okay? That's where we will be. We'll be over on Rockfin, but we already have exclusives there. And remember, if you buy a premium subscription, you get everybody's premium content. There's so many great creators there. Remember that all my documentary films, they're free. They're available right here. They're important. Share them with everybody. Thumbs the video up. Subscribe and share. Join the Burmis Brigade, and let's get into it. Okay? So there it is. Pregnant mom in pajamas arrested in front of kids over anti-lockdown Facebook post. They are arresting you for Facebook. So now I want to see what the post is. And she offers to take it down. But this is ridiculous. Incitement? They show up to your house to arrest you? So here you go. Let's play it up. Let's show you. This is what's happening globally. Okay? I want to reiterate that. This is what's happening globally.
I have no idea why you guys are doing this. Yeah, you can show me your search warrant before you go through my house.
You're the occupier or tenant?
Yeah, I own this house.
There it is. There's a search warrant.
Search warrant for what?
Now, what I will explain to you is if you want to listen, you got your phone going.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Right. Now, you're under arrest in relation to incitement.
Incitement?
What's that? Now, you're not obliged to say or do anything, but anything you say or do may be given evidence.
Excuse me, incitement for what? What on earth?
So they're still not telling her what the incitement is, and they're about to put cuffs on her. This is reality 2020. Men in masks, LARPing, showing up to very real arrest you for protesting men in masks for LARPing and the lockdown of society.
Excuse me, what on earth?
Just put your phone down.
Can you, like,
relation
record this?
to-
I'm in my pajamas.
What's
I have
this?
an ultrasound in an hour. Because
Yeah,
I'm
she's
pregnant.
pregnant, so...
I'll take it easy.
What's
In
this
relation
about?
to a
But I have an
face-
ultrasound
Just let me
in an
finish.
hour.
Let me finish and I'll explain. It's in relation to a Facebook post, in relation to a lockdown protest you put on for Saturday.
Yeah, and I wasn't breaking any laws by doing
You
that.
are actually, you are breaking the law. That's why I'm arresting you, in relation to
In
incitement.
front
How
of
can
my
you
children,
arrest her?
In
That's-
front of my 2 children.
Can't you just say to her, take the post down? Like, come
I'm
on.
happy to
Not obliged.
delete the post.
Has anybody got chills? Does anybody else got the chills on their body going, this is real, man? This is real. You know? This is as real as it gets. Incitement for posting something about freedom for their lives and the reality of the situation? My God.
This is
That's
ridiculous.
great.
Yeah.
But I have to give you these cautionary rights, you understand?
Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
not-
Like, I'm
not
happy to
obliged
delete the
say
post.
do
This is
anything.
ridiculous.
Anything
Like,
you
this is
say
in front of
do
me. That's
may be
fine.
giving evidence, you understand that?
Yeah, that's fine. But my 2 kids are here. I have an ultrasound in an hour. Like, I'm happy to
Let me
delete
finish.
the post.
You also have the right to communicate with or to communicate with a legal practitioner. You understand those rights?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a bit unfair. Come on, mate.
No,
What about she just doesn't do the event? Like, it's not like she's done it.
Well,
So apparently, she was promoting a protest against the draconian laws on Facebook. And without warning, they just come in. And he's calling this guy mate. He's trying to be as polite as possible. Look at the eyes on the guy that put her in cuffs. This should disgust everybody. And again, if you don't think this can come to America, let me just show you something. All right? So again, I want to reiterate that this is last week. All right? Last week, the bar I used to run gets shut down because one person out of like 20 plus employees tested positive for the coronavirus, completely asymptomatic. So now they need to LARP and they need to bring hazmat suits in. Well, that's a private business, Jason. Oh, they got to shut down, Jason. We got to stop the spread, Jason. We now have close to 500 cases. They didn't even test these kids before they came in. The tests may turn out false positives. That's just a fact. But if you're going to use that as the marker, you should have at least tested them first, but they didn't do that on purpose. So now, let me show you what reality is. Reality is somebody in a hazmat suit calling you up at midnight and taking your bag. Okay, let me that's reality now. At your dorm to go isolate you. This is America. This is my small town. Okay? Okay, can you imagine being a teenager, an 18 or a 19-year-old kid, you're a freshman in school, and this is what happens? Someone shows up to do this. This is happening now here. All right, so how far away are we from something like this happening now here?
She made a
already
post.
committed the offence. So I'm not going to.
So that's an offence.
Now, the search warrant entitles us, and we're required to seize any computers, any mobile devices you have.
Earth?
Yeah. Can I just get your badge there, mate?
It's all there.
They're going to take their computers.
No, I don't really understand where I'm wrong.
They got 3 people here to arrest a pregnant woman
She's pregnant, like, come on.
about a Facebook
I'm
post.
relaxed. This is just very unfair.
What we're going to do, I'll explain what we're going to do. We seize any computer computers or
That's
tablets.
fine, can I just
let me finish. Let me finish. Any mobile telephone you've got, okay?
We're taking your phones.
Any
We're taking your phones. We're taking you. Yeah, I'm gonna need your phone now, mate.
mobile telephone you've got?
You're gonna need that.
No, that's actually my sister's phone. It's not
Yeah,
my
it's her
name.
sister's. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Any device in this house we're taking.
Any device in this house we are taking. I'm outraged. I'm sickened. I'm disgusted. As I've been telling you, right now is the time for action. Please spread this video around. Remember, you saw what just happened in Australia. But if you're not frightened about what's happening here, let me say it again. The testing's here. The kids have been here well over 2 weeks, which is their marker. There should be outbreaks of sick people in hospitals everywhere in my county. 0. If, let's say, 500 students test positive for this, there's only about 6,000 total, if there's even 6,000 people here. So that would be 10% of the students test positive, and not one is hospitalized. Not one. And one has a fever, and 90+% are completely asymptomatic. This should be great news. We should be ready to open up, but they're going to use it to lock down more. And these people are locking down on thoughts. This is nuts, nuts, nuts. Thumbs the video up, subscribe and share. We're going to be here throughout the day. Remember, the link is down below. I need your support now more than ever. $5, $10, $15. Big donors, I need you now. Again, more than ever. But thank you for allowing me to do this. And please just spread this information. Look, if you can't financially donate, I totally get it. You know, I'm not trying to shake people down here. But I can't do this without you because I've been fully demonetized now for 5 months. It'll be the 5-month anniversary, I think, in 4 days. And we reviewed it 4 months ago. And they don't, you know, we'll see if the review ever happens because of COVID-1984, because that's where we lead, and everything's selective enforcement. But by God, if it's harmful content for you to see a pregnant woman arrested for a social media post about a protest, I don't know what to tell you. Guys, remember, I'm also over on Rockfin. You can support me there. There are 2 exclusives there right now, one free and one for premium members. So please, just at least make the free account, because if I am busted off of here, you know I'm going over there full time. All the documentary films, so important right now. By the way, I have an update on that story that was supposed to be about Loose Change 15-year anniversary and Wired. Apparently Wired wouldn't do it, and it's going to be an Esquire. So hopefully we're going to see it come to fruition soon, and I'm going to have the author of that on no matter what. I hope he's going to do it. I mean, we've been pretty friendly back and forth no matter what the article says. And thumbs the video up, subscribe and share. Join the Burmis Brigade. Again, we're trying to share information. Let's get to 60,000 strong. We're so close. We're so close to 60,000 strong. Thank you guys. I love you, and I will see you all on the flip side.